Welcome. My name is Debbie and this is Pouring My Art Out for the Lord. And I just wanted to come on here really quick and show you what is in store for the friends of Pouring My Art Out for the Lord for July. If you're not familiar, I do have a membership group. I actually have two membership groups on Coffee. One is called Friends, and it's $3 a month, and it's mostly just to support what I do and to help me to continue to make videos and to make things for you. But I do like to give a free gift to my friends every month. So this month I created this, and I'll show you this in a second. And my other group is called the Inspired Junk Journalers, which is a little bit deeper study group. We typically study projects for 3 months, and we get in pretty deep with our studies. We also make pretty journals that go along with it. But so I have those two groups, and the Friends group will get this for free. This is their gift. The Inspired Junk Journalers, I give lots of other things pertaining to that particular study that we're doing, but I also like to offer this to them. So I offer this to them for half price, because they're not, you can't belong to both membership groups. Coffee won't allow it. So this is available for free for my Friends membership group, and it's available for half price to my Inspired Junk Journalers membership group. It's not available in my coffee shop just for everybody. So you may be aware that Diane from Faith Art Design Studio and I are running a challenge for the month of July, and it's a Bible faith challenge about exploring joy in the New Testament. We're going to go through 23 verses of joy in the New Testament. We have a Bible study, all that stuff. I'll link probably my step-by-step or introduction video below, so you can take a look at that if you're not familiar with that yet. But I thought to go along with that, I would make for my friends a little planner. So that's what this is. It says Exploring Joy, Faith Journal July 2025. That's our hashtag. And I actually have two versions of this that I am putting in the friends, putting in the kit, this kit. Some of you may not be doing the Exploring Joy challenge. So I took this off and I just put July 2025, and I took the hosted, and I also removed the schedule where we have the schedule of everybody, of what's happening during that month. So you don't have to be participating in the Exploring Joy challenge, although we invite everyone to do that. And I think most of you probably are. But if you're not doing that, or if you want to make this at another time, or for someone else that's not doing the challenge, I have given you extra papers that take off the explicit Exploring Joy stuff. So what it is it's, I think it's 16 pages, 16-page little planner just for the month of July. So again, we have our title. This is using my Scarlet Poppy Blaze kit that I created especially for the Exploring Joy challenge. And I have made a kit, if you're interested in, or if you've already picked up the kit. This is the waterfall journal that I've made with my Poppy kit, and that's available on my coffee shop as well. But I was having so much fun with the kit. I just love the papers, so I decided to make this planner. So what we have is, here I have just a blank page, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that in a second. Here I have a scripture, enter the joy into the joy of your master. Here I have a schedule of all of the creators, the dates, the verse, and the creator that are going to be featured on that day. So this is really handy to have if you are following along with the challenge. Here I have a month calendar, so you can use this to keep track of the videos you've watched, or the projects you've finished, or the studies you've done, or whatever in there. And then I have the weekly schedules. So this is undated. So July 1st actually starts on a Tuesday. There, I might actually stamp 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. I don't know. Just on the margin there. Just to add a little, you know, a little bit of help there for what day I'm on. And then for each week, there's a page of notes. So you can write down, you know, watch this video, got to go back and check out how she did this. I want to do that. Or, you know, any of your notes. Somebody might say something to do with the Bible verse that you want to remember. You can add that to here. If you're also making a journal with for the Exploring Joy Challenge, that's what this is, then you can write your notes here as you're going along and then transfer it into your journal when you're working on your journal page. So however you want to use those lines, you can use those. So I have 5 weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 weeks for the whole month of July. And then at the back, I just have a beautiful page and the hosts of the challenge, myself and Diane from Faith Art Design Studio. And then, like I said, if you're not doing the challenge, or if you want to make it again for something else, you can print it out without the marks of the challenge. I have that available in the kit as well. And then I also have 1 page of ephemera in the kit. And I'm just going to show you what I'm planning to do with this ephemera. You can do whatever you want. I'm planning to put this large pocket right here so I can tuck notes and different things in that spot. I sized this particular pocket a little bit larger than the pages are because I know everybody has different printers and I wanted it to be at least large enough. So you can trim a tiny bit off the top and the bottom if you need to. I actually did trim a tiny bit off the top and bottom just to make it fit better in my page here. I actually could have made it just a fraction longer there, but that's fine. So I just glued that on 3 pages and that'll be my pocket. On this side, I thought I would take this circle with this beautiful poppy on it. And if I glue it right in the corner, I can still see my whole verse and my reference there. So I'm just going to glue that about 1/3 of the way and just tuck it right on the edge there so I can read the verse there. And I'll just let that dry and then I'll show you how that works in a second. Then I decided to, what did I decide to do next? I have this piece in the kit and I took my punch, but you could just, you know, you could cut a piece of this coffee dyed paper. You could cut a piece, you could cut July, the word July out of something else. I just took a piece of coffee dyed paper and used my punch and punched it like this. And then I used my stamps. I have these stamps that kind of join together. So I just joined together and I stamped a few words you'll see in here with that. So just kind of, you know, personalize it however you like. You don't even have to use this extra ephemera. It's just, you know, a little bit extra fun if you want to add something. And I could have added this, you know, right here for you, but, you know, I always like a little piece of creativity that's not the same as everyone else. I like, you know, just thinking about what I want to do. And this way you can layer things. You can put a little bit of lace or something under here. But I'm just going to cover up where it says July and have this for my title instead on that page. So that's what I decided to do there. Now the first starts on Tuesday. So Monday we're not really using. And I have this arrow in the kit as well. So I thought I would just kind of put it so that it's pointing to Tuesday. And I stamped another one of those little bits here with start on it. So just for fun, just to show where the challenge is actually going to start, where the first is starting. So I'm going to put that right there and glue that on. And just have that pointing right to the beginning of Tuesday there. And then I have two of these, you can use them for like little journaling cards. You can use it for a pocket. What I decided to use one for is at the end of the very last week, our month goes to Thursday. 31st is a Thursday. So I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday there, which I don't need for my calendar. So I thought I would put a little pocket right there. And I'm just going to actually glue it on two sides so I have it as a tuck there, as a little open tuck. So you can put, you know, notes, or we've got, you know, a few different printables with the challenge that you can put in there. You can make some notes on, you know, how we're doing the Bible study, whatever you want in there. So you have a little tuck. And then I had one more of these banners in the kit. So I decided to put it here, and I stamped another little tab that says notes on it. So I'm just gonna add that onto my large pocket here. Again, these are just all suggestions. You can do what you want. There. And then for this last one, you can use this for another pocket. You could use it as a tuck. See, we've got a tuck spot there. Now we've got a really large pocket there. And we've also got a pocket or a tuck spot at the end here that we could stick that in. But what I thought I would do is, I have this piece of just some coffee dyed paper here. And I think what I'm going to do is just glue this coffee dyed paper on the back. A little bit bigger, but it's easier to glue it on and then cut it afterwards, and it's sticking over there. So what I'm going to do is just fold this part back like that, and then I'm going to trim off the excess here. This was just a scrap and it happened to be this size. If you know, that's what I often do. I don't measure things. I just take a scrap and see how I want it to fit in. So I just have a little bit of scrap there. I can actually truly put that in the bin now. And then I have a little kind of booklet like that. I will just quickly ink this up. So I got that just all inked up. And then I'm just going to take my little stamps here again, and I'm going to stamp Joy onto here. I got these stamps, by the way, from Contact USA. Is the name of the company, and they have several different styles of these. I actually have another style as well, which I don't have handy right in front of me, but there's different typefaces. Some of them have numbers, some of them have capitals and lowercase, some of them don't, but I've used these over and over and over and over again over the years. I just love them. I don't know if these particular ones are still available, but so now I have my little booklet, and I can put my little booklet here if I like. And I've got extra spots here and here. I think I might actually just put it right there. Could do it there, and then I've got my Joy showing. And then I was saying that I thought I might put the numbers on my calendar. So I think I'm going to do that. So what I've done with these stamps is I have all of the numbers from 1 to 9. Oh, I need a 0 as well, don't I? I think I'm going to call that a 0. Okay, so the first is a Tuesday. So I'm just going to stamp. I'm not going to make you watch me do the whole thing here, but I think I'm just going to do it in the margin. So that's number 1. There's number 2. So that's just, you know, July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then it just makes it a little bit easier to follow along. 5 and 6. And then if you want to, you can also take, I just have a little star stamp here with a bit of dog hair on it. And because Fridays are no, not Fridays, Saturdays are our recap days, I can just put a little star here just to note that that's, you know, different. So our creators are from here to here. This is different, and this is a rest day or a catch-up day or both. So you could, I was going to put the creators here, but I thought I would keep them in the schedule here, and then if you want, you can write the creator there, or you can use the space for whatever you want. So that is, I'll finish my numbers off camera. That's my little booklet. So if you are interested in getting this little booklet, you can become one of my friends. It's a monthly donation of $3. You can start anytime, you can cancel anytime. I gift something to my friends group every month. It's different every month. There's some faith element in it every month. Here are some of the past projects that we've done in the friends group, or the digitals that I've given them. I did this, just a whole bunch of fun elements for February, for kind of Valentine's Day, but the love of God. I had scripture there and just a whole bunch of elements, and we made collages. And this is a large tag here, so I left it open as a pocket. There was enough stuff to probably make about 4 large pockets in there. So that was February. March was 4 of these pockets with these little cute retro animals. I just have one here. The other 4 are, or the other 3 are somewhere else already. And then I made little tabbed note cards. 3 of them fit in each pocket. So that was for March. These older kits are not available. Well, they are available. They're not. If you join the friends group, you can purchase the old kits. But if you're not a friends member, you can't purchase them. If you're a friends member, you're not going to get them for free, but you can purchase past kits. So that's how I've made it work. This was April. So I did a bunch of bunnies. So I did a paper clip. I did little note cards and tags, and did a tag here, and I also did some greeting cards, and I actually sent those out and didn't redo them here. Then I have, I don't have it all in here yet. This was for May, for kind of Mother's Day. I had card fronts, Happy Mother's Day, thank you, happy anniversary, happy birthday. Then I put scriptures on them, just for something different, the same images. Then I took the images off and just did them blank, so you can do your own thing. And then it came with some tags and banners and different things as well. And then last month, for the month of June, so if you wanted this last kit, you could join now, and you would get this for free. And then when July came, you would also get this for free. So this one will stay in the friends group for free until the end of June. And then this one will replace it, and that one will carry on till July 31st. So this is what we made. It was just a little tag book with a whole bunch of different little tags. The tags have like date reference, scripture, notes, pouring my art out for the Lord here. And we just made a fun little tag booklet. So I have videos on how to make all of these things as well. So that's just a sampling of some of the projects that I have had in my friends group. Every month is different. I do something different every month. This is what is for the month of July. And again, if you're doing the Exploring Joy Faith Challenge for July, then this will work perfectly. If you're not, I have extra pages that you can use to replace them. I didn't tell you about the binding. I'm not sure. You could easily just put a couple staples in here, which I think is what I'm going to do. You could do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. You could staple it. You could truly even just leave it like that. So that's up to you. So thank you so much for watching. Go check out my friends membership group if you're interested in that. I would love to have you over there, and I really, really appreciate everyone's support. I truly enjoy every one of you, those who watch my videos, those who comment on my videos and like my videos. And I really appreciate my membership groups, my friends group, who supports me and encourages me by their help and their support, and my Inspired Junk Journalers group. I appreciate all of you that are connected and watch me and support me. Thank you so much. So blessings, and we'll see you soon.